Metcalfe County High School is thrilled that you have joined us today, and as we honor the contributions of all our veterans to our great nation. Veterans Day, formerly known as Armistice Day, was originally set as a U.S. legal holiday to honor the end of World War I, which officially took place on November 11, 1918, signed on the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month. In 1954, the U.S. Congress, at the urging of veteran service organizations, amended the original act by striking out the word armistice and replacing it with veterans. With approval of legislation on June 1st, 1954, November 11th, which is the 11th day of the 11th month, became a day to honor all American veterans through the ages. We are honored and blessed to have veterans in our presence today, and we thank you, each one of you. At this time, the program will be turned over to Mr. Jay Dameron, English teacher at Metcalfe County High School. Mr. Dameron joined the United States Marine Corps soon after graduating high school in 1988. After completing basic training, he was sent to North Carolina to attend basic warrior training at the Marine Corps School of Infantry. He then attended the Aircraft Maintenance School before being assigned to his first unit, VMA 311 in Yuma, Arizona. In August 1990, Mr. Dameron and his unit were deployed to Saudi Arabia for Operations Desert Shield and Desert Storm. Upon returning from combat theater, he did a number of deployments to Japan, Korea, and Australia before being transferred to Pensacola, Florida to serve as an instructor to Navy and Marine Corps personnel in the Aviation Maintenance School. Mr. Dameron served 10 years in the Marines before transitioning back to the civilian world to pursue his education and calling. Mr. Dameron has taught at Metcalfe County High School for 8 years and is proud to be a Hornet and a Marine. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, let's welcome Mr. Jay Dameron.
Good morning, Hornets. We're glad to be here, and we're glad that you have decided to join us. One of the greatest things I love about Metcalfe County High School, about this community, is the fact that we gather together on these occasions and we pay tribute and honor to our veterans, to the men and women in uniform who serve and are now serving or have served in the past. And so it is with great honor that I stand before you, and I'm humbled to sit and stand beside such great men and women as I do today. As we begin this ceremony, I would like to ask Mason Tucker to come forward to lead us in an invocation prayer.
Let us pray. Dear Lord, today we honor our veterans, worthy men and women who gave their best when they were called upon to serve and protect our country. We pray that you will bless them for their unselfish service to preserve our freedoms, our safety, our country's heritage for all of us. Amen.
Thank you, Mason. At this point in the service, we are going to turn it over to our Naval Sea Cadets, and they're going to post the colors for us.
Color guard, post!
At this time, I believe a member of our VFW is going to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Is that correct?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing as we honor our country and our ensign, our flag, as our band plays our national anthem.
Turn, march.
You may be seated. Thank you for your show of honor and respect as the nation's colors were posted and our anthem was played. According to my order of service here, ceremony, mine says Angie Tucker was going to do something here, but she's looking at me like, no. So I will do it. Because one thing the Marine Corps is known for is improvise, adapt, and overcome. And so we will do that. At Metcalfe County school system, we have several men and women who have served in the military, and we would like to recognize our staff members. Some of you have had them as teachers, and you may have not even known that they were veterans, or that you may have seen them in the halls and may not have known that they were veterans. So at this time, anyone who is an employee of Metcalfe County High School, or Metcalfe County Schools, rather, that has served in the military, would you please stand so that we can recognize you and pay tribute to your sacrifice? Thank you, gentlemen. Myself and Mark Thomas, who is our Sea Cadet leader, also is our veterans and have served as well. Myself in the Marine Corps, I believe Army, and Army. And so it's 1, 2, 3 against 1, so it's a fair fight. Oh, and Mr. Cato is not here. And our Vice Principal, Mr. Cato, is also a Marine, so it's 3-2, they're outnumbered. We win. It's a Marine Corps show, sorry. All right, this time, I am going to introduce to you a gentleman who has served 30 years in the Air Force. He is now the commander of the Veterans of Foreign Wars here in Metcalfe County, and it is an honor for me to present to you Mr. Bill Lyle as he comes forward and speaks for a moment, and then we'll introduce our other guests.
I want to thank the school system, all 12 grades. I want to thank you especially for being here, for honoring us. Things are so much different now than they were back in the days of Vietnam. You've heard the stories, I'm sure, to some degree, but it makes a lot of difference to those who serve to know that they can come home and they have somebody that's going to welcome them in their community. Right now we have 1.2 million, or 1.4 million active duty soldiers and 800,000 reservists that serve in our country, if you want to remember them. I'm going to introduce to you our past commander of VFW Post 6281, running for 6 years, served 2 years, 2 terms, 2 tours, to get straight, in Vietnam. Mr. Owen Lucky, once a Marine, always a Marine.
Hurrah.
Semper Fi.
Semper Fi, Marine.
My name is Owen L. Lucky Jr. I was born January 1st, 1945. At the time, my father was a combat engineer in Europe, and the Battle of the Bulge was going on, which was the last major offensive of the Germans during World War II. We paid our heaviest price in that particular battle, with close to 100,000 Americans killed or wounded. That's where my patriotism probably began its first step, knowing what my father had been through. I joined the United States Marine Corps when I was 17 years old. How many of you here are 17 years old or younger, or 17 or younger? By the time I was 18, I had completed my basic military training at Paris Island, South Carolina. By the time I was 18, I had completed all of my combat infantry training at Camp Lejeune. The Cuban Missile Crisis was beginning to wind down. I was assigned to a U.S. Navy training center for intelligence. 3 months after I turned 18, I had a top secret security clearance plus, and I was a member of the Naval Security Group. For the next 12 months, I trained for war. I was a member of what is called Detachment Alpha, which you can see our emblem back here on the back. We were never deployed more than 12 men at a time, and during the entire existence of the organization, there was never more, all told, than 100 people or 100 men who served in that unit. Our service was distinguished, and we made a difference. I am a patriot. I am an American patriot. I love my country, and I am proud that I serve my country. How many of you here are proud to be an American? Stand up. Show it. That's what I like to see, unanimity. This country is great, and because of the prices that so many of us pay, you have the chance to do what you want to. There are no limits to what you can do. Do you all stand for the flag and salute it? You threw that on? Am I tiring you? The Star-Spangled Banner is the backbone of our presence in the public. You may all sit down. Serving America is not without its prices. I stand here before you with Brenda Toronto. Stand please, Brenda. This is an American hero. Her son was killed in action. She is what is called a Gold Star mother. No mother should have to outlive her son, but she has. She is an honorable person. She is called a Gold Star mother. My mother was a Gold Star mother because my brother was killed in action in Vietnam. And I have some idea of the price she pays because I remember the price my mother paid and my father paid, day after day, year after year. He's been dead 50 years ago, just this last January, and I assure you, you never forget. Please give my friend Brenda a standing ovation for the line. Thank you. You may be seated. My experience after I completed my training was that I was deployed to Vietnam. In Vietnam, when I was first there, I was a part of the American military advisory group. We were basically unseen. When I went back the second time, again, I was a part of the military advisory group, and then became a part of the military assistance command. I have seen as many as 103 men in one trailer piled up dead. It's not pretty. For those of you who are thinking of military service, it is an honor, it is a commitment, it is a matter of duty, and it is a matter of your country. Service brings out the best and the worst of us. But in the end, if you are in a position in which you are called to combat, and it is your duty to take whatever action that is necessary in that situation, you will find that there is nothing more important to you than the man or woman on your left and the man or woman on your right. Because in the end, without keen flag, without a strong chain, without commitment to your brothers and sisters, you cannot survive. So I advise you always to think about, as a part of your duty, as a part of honor, as a part of country, that you always remember the commitment to the one on your left and the one on your right. Because when it comes down to the final point, the only thing that matters is who's there as your brother or sister to keep you alive. I'm reminded when I was in Vietnam with my good friend Henry Martin. I was up in Plum Creek Province, and he was down in Chula. He was a forward observation officer, first lieutenant, moving through a line outfit to position himself as a forward observation officer to call out artillery. As he moved out beyond the group, they came under heavy fire, and he withdrew back into their formation. During that period of time, all of the officers in that command were killed. All of the senior NCOs were killed. Barney, as I always called him, took over. He set up defensive perimeters. He directed machine gun fire. He directed mortar fire. And he personally, with a 45, killed 11 dudes as they were coming through the line. He was a hero. He saved all those men by taking over and doing what was his duty. As we would say in the Marines, simplify, always faithful. I'm reminded of my brother. He was a medic in the Rangers down in the Delta. They were ambushed. He provided protective fire for the wounded as they were medevac. Learning that his commanding officer had been seriously wounded, he returned under a heavy full state of fire to see if he could recover. When he found he could not recover him, he laid down in front of him and provided protective fire until both of them were killed. I've seen as many as 13 good Marines laying on the ground after being ambushed. All of them dead, and another 37 medevac. I have been in a situation where I saw more than 300 men from an army outfit, just right close to the Army of Vietnam. They were exiting to go make contact with what was recognized at the time through intelligence as a reinforced company of NVA, which is the North Vietnamese Army. They were in fact ambushed by a reinforced regiment. Nearly 300 of them were killed that afternoon. The guns that they seized were used against my Marines from the 2nd Battalion, 4th Marines, which originally I served with in Hawaii. Other wars. I'm reminded of my good friend Murphy Combs. He was a Marine. He fought in the Battle of Okinawa. In one situation, he and another Marine were trying to kill a Japanese soldier who was on the parapet above them. The other Marine was standing on Murphy's shoulder to try and kill the man that was trying to kill them. Murphy, out of his peripheral vision, sees a mortar coming his way. And he said to me, "Oh, and I just tried to scrunch up, see if I could die for the impact of it." The mortar landed right beside him. He killed the man standing on his shoulder. But that wasn't the end of it for Murphy. Later on in the battle, he's recovered a wounded Marine. We never leave him behind. He's running across the field with this Marine on his back, and they shot him right off of his back. These are the terrible prices you pay when you go to war. These are the prices you pay when you decide to serve your country. These are the prices you pay when you draw into yourself a sense of duty, a sense of honor, a sense of your country. Be proud that you're Americans. Love your country. Defend your country. I'm not trying to bore you, some young people, but most of you will be getting out of school sometime in the next 36 months at the most. Some of you will go into the armed forces. It is a great honor to be a part of the team that defends our country, our foreign policy, the people who make the decisions, some good, some bad. I had one good friend who was driving a landing craft. At Normandy on D-Day. I had another good friend who was in one of those landing craft who made the landing that day, and he had a brother killed on that beach. I have another good friend who was in Okinawa, and he's crawling through the grass. And as he said to me, "Owen, I bumped into a Japanese soldier, and we're too close to each other to shoot each other. We're too close to each other to fight, to stab each other, or do anything." And he said, "Owen, I believe he was just as scared of me as I was of him." He said, "In the end, we rolled in the grass, and the only thing I could do was choke him to death with my bare hands." When you go to war for your country, you never know whether it's going to be a distance, like my good friend Bill Wiley, flying the B-52s, trying to avoid the rockets, trying to make sure he's done what he was ordered to do, and trying to get back. All of these men here are heroes. They all serve their country with dignity, and they did whatever they had to make our country great. They are my heroes, all of them. I love them because they serve our country. I love my country. As I said, I am an American patriot. America is everything to me. My service is probably the best time of my life, other than my beautiful wife of 53 years. She has been my pillar, my strength, and I love her more than life. But I wouldn't marry her until I was through with my duty, and I was through with what was going to happen overseas. If you love America, stand up and show it. Thank you. I like to see that. Please be seated. In closing, I would like to say, may God bless you. May you have a bright and beautiful future. And may all your hopes and dreams materialize. God bless America.
Thank you, Marie. Thank you for your service. Thank you for taking the time to come and speak with us today. This time we're going to turn it over to our Hornet band. They're going to play a military medley. I would ask that you veterans, when you hear the song of your branch of service played, please stand so that our students can recognize your service. Band, it is yours. Always impressed with our band. Thank you, Mr. Finn. Thank you, band. At this time, we're going to, I believe, Caitlin, are you ready? One of the things we recognize in the military, Owen touched on it, each one of these men and women standing here before us recognize it, is not every military man and woman comes home from service. Sometimes the ultimate sacrifice is paid. And the way we honor those is with our respect. And one of the ways that we show that respect is through a playing of a song known as taps. I would ask that you stand as Caitlin Bailey plays taps for us, and do so in respect and in honor of those men and women who never came back home to us. Thank you, man. You may be seated. In the 8 years that I have been here at Metcalfe County High School, I've seen 7 different graduating classes go through. In each class, I'm always impressed by the young men and women who stand up and leave from the school to go to serve in the military, to lay their life on the line, to fulfill their call of duty. And so I want to encourage those of you who may be wondering where your next step will be, whether that is to go into the workforce, whether it's to go to college. If you're undecided, I would invite you to look at and talk to a military recruiter. I gained a skill that will last me a lifetime. I gained brothers and sisters that will stand beside me until the day I die. I was not born a United States Marine. I was made here. And when I die, I will be buried here. And it is one of the greatest honors I have ever had. And so thank you for your attentiveness today. Thank you for the time that you've taken out of your school days. Teachers, thank you for giving up instructional time to be here. Thank you for our guests that have come. And thank you, veterans, for the time and the service that you've rendered to our country. May God bless you.
Let's give it up for our veterans one more time, guys. And in a world that we live in today, that categorizes heroes in a certain form or fashion, these are the heroes. These are the guys and girls that make a difference to what we can live in America, of the home, the free, and the brave, and we really do appreciate it. Thank you from Metcalfe County High School. Thank you to everyone that was involved this morning. This has been a great service. It's been a great reflection for all of us, and it's always great remembering our heroes. Thank you guys so much. At this time, we're going to dismiss to go back to second period class. Thank you guys, and have a blessed day.